Welcome YouTubers. So in front of you is my oak bonsai. She be about 13 years old, possibly 14 from seed, and I've had her that long. I've grown quite attached to her, and I was quite worried not that long ago. And why was that? Well, we'll get a bit more light on the situation. Well, it started to get all the blackening, which I thought, yeah, maybe it's just the aging process, but all that blackening has been going on for ages on this one branch, which made me think, should have all this root system here, this mass, have been under the ground? Is it just rotting out the tree? Because you get the outside, that's the living bit of the tree, the outside. What's inside is just dead wood. It's just dead wood. It's just dead wood. But she's a pretty picture, I think. And what drew me to this specimen all them, well, 10 years ago? It was about a decade I've had it. If not now, it's probably about 12. All in all, it's about 13 or 14 years old from a seed. That's all you need to know. And I stole it from a client's garden. I thought, yeah, I'm having you. And why was that? Because of this trunk. That's all natural. I didn't do that with wires. I saw it in the ground. It was tiny. It was tiny. But it had that going on. I was like, oh, that looks unusual. And this is the first tree that got me into bonsaiing. This is the first tree I took home. I said to Jason, I said, oh, look at that. He goes, oh, that's nice. I kept it under lights for 2 years when I first plucked it. Jason said, what are you doing? You're killing it. You're killing it. And what do you think now, Jace? All them years ago, well, over a decade, mate. Over a decade, and what we got going on? We've got a nice specimen, I reckon. But yeah, it's autumn edition. Let's just zoom you out a bit. Autumn edition. Yeah, I just wanted to do an update because it's a few weeks back I repotted her, and I was worried about, oh, they're my knees clicking, they are. Yeah, don't get old. Don't get old. Yeah, so we raised her from the soil level out. So we raised all this because I was worried that shouldn't have been underground. Like I said, I had this 7 years in the same pot. I didn't do anything. And in them 7 years, we got all this woody mass. We've got roots going over the actual trunk. And I just think, because of I'm an amateur. I'm not going to lie, I'm an amateur. I think it's too late to start cutting these about. So I'm not going to. We're just going to have it elevated like we have there. And then we look at her and go, oh, she's a pretty picture. My God, she is. She's got all the curvature going for her, hasn't she? But yeah, there's work to be done. There will be work to be done, but to be fair, I'm happy with what I've been doing. And autumn's coming. In a few more weeks, all these leaves will be off. And when they are, we can look at the that noise was my ankles snapping. Yeah, don't get old. Yeah, never gets old. Never gets old. Never gets old. Yeah. So all these leaves will be off before no time. They're sort of starting to come off now, Yeah, they're not really yet. Yeah, we're just that one will come off, and that might come off. Yeah. So that's it. That is Oakley. That's what I've named it. But do we want to do any wiring? Right. To this back edge, I don't know. Oh, people are probably screaming in the back and go, no, don't wire it. Do your clip and grow like you've been doing it for the last 13 years. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should do that. I have had to wire a few branches, but and there's probably branches I need to remove, but it's too early for that. I like to do that when it's proper winter. Some people say do it in the autumn. No, not the autumn, the spring, just before the buds begin to break. So we got buds all starting there, so they're all ready. They're ready for next spring. Going, oh, look at me, I'm an oak. I'm Gizzy Greenfinger's oak. I'm 13 or 14 years old from seed. And I look epic. Oh, it does look epic. That is a tree of life, that is. An English oak. Our heritage of the English man. By God, that was nearly got a tear in my eye. Yeah, that's Oakley. If you want to see more of Oakley, yeah, where was I going with this? Yeah, the blackening. The blackening. So what's going on? Well, I think the blackening is all part of the aging process. There you go. Because after it goes black, it goes all into that gnarly, like there. That used to be all black. And now it's not. It's going all gnarly, like old. So what? If you know, please help me out on this, because I don't know. All I know is it looks bloody spectacular at the moment. And it's taken me 13 years to get to this stage. So we're going to start wrapping it up about now, I think. If you like this oak tree and you want to see more of it, then please, and I mean please, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Gizzy Greenfingers. And I will see you next time. Pow!